Hello and welcome to Shelley's Sacred Space and our crystal curiosities. Today we're talking about two crystals, and I chose that because they're very similar in their energies, even though they're very different in their properties. So the first crystal that we're talking about is celestite. Now, celestite can be very fragile when it's in this form. It's usually found in a geode. I just had a little piece, itty bitty bitty piece, drop off. So you need to be careful with celestite. It is fragile. It also can come in small chunks that are raw, and very rarely you will find polished. You will find that it feels kind of waxy when it's in polished form. So these are some of our polished ones. And you can see there's a little bit of brown in there sometimes, so different inclusions can be found in there. It is very soft and can chip very easily. Now, celestite is good for inner peace, mental clarity, connecting to the higher realms, of course. It's a celestial stone. It can help with chakra alignment, and it can also help with emotional balancing. Now, the second stone that I want to talk to you about is angelite. And you can see there's a bit of brown up there. Angelite is a slightly different stone. It is opaque. There is no clear sections here at all. That is a big one. This is a smaller tumble. This one has some white in it, which again, it's pretty soft. Like that's a raw section right there. And then this is another little tumble. So you can get a little bit of white in there. You can get a little bit of a brown in there. Angelite aids with your dreams, your intuition, um, inner peace again, works with communicating with the angelic realm. Angelite makes sense. Helps to clear negative energy, and aids in astral travel. Now, what's interesting is these two stones are not the same composition. Now, my research did show that angelite comes from celestite after it has been compressed for millions of years and dehydrated. Now, celestite comes from strontium sulfate and it's found in geodes. That's why it's like this. But angelite is a form of anhydrite, which is calcium sulfite, and it's found in compressed masses. When you hold celestite, um, it has a very cool sensation. And because of the geode, so even if you hold a raw, because what happens is it's still got that cool sensation. It's very light, buoyant, really puts you up into those realms. You can feel like you're floating. It's fabulous stone. Love the connection with it. Is good for the throat and communication, right? I include angelite or celestite in my connecting to the higher realms kit with lavender oil. And the reason it's one or the other is I started out with celestite because I absolutely loved celestite's energy, but it became increasingly hard to find celestite. You very rarely ever find it polished. So a lot of the times it was raw chunks and they were really, really small. So wasn't the best and effective way to do it. So I did switch to Angelite. Now, when you hold Angelite, this is what's interesting because it's from a compressed mass, you can feel that tethering to the earth. You can feel that pulling down, which is why it makes it a really great addition for astral travel because you then have that tethering aspect of it, but able to go and communicate. So that is the difference in the energy wise. However, It's up to you. When you like, I encourage you to go find one, go to a store, feel the difference, see which one you like more. When it comes to the communicating, I use either or. I have used Angelite. I like the idea of feeling into my body a little bit more, but I've also used Celestite, and I like the ability to just float away into my thoughts and connect with the higher realm that way. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, share it, hit the like button. If you want to hear more about things like that, please subscribe. And until the next time, bye for now.